Abracadabra, my gorgeous Libra. How are ya doing, my boo-boo, my bubba? Today we are doing your classic universe system love tarot. We're going to see what is happening for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars in your person. Whoops, did you see that? That was the wind stealing my cards again. All right, you're an air sign, baby. You're all about the wind. You're the winded love. All right, windy love, winded love. All right, sorry. That was not the sexiest metaphor, but you know what I'm saying. The Queen of Cups flew out of the deck. Love is in the air. That person that's on your mind loves you. They're dreaming of you. All right. We assume some kind of drama or separation in the universe system, so I know something's going on. Even if you're still talking, something's in the air, something's in the water. But the Queen of Cups says, it's love, baby. It's love. They love you. Maybe you love them. We'll see if it's worth it. Oh my gosh, boo-boo. Also, it is so windy today. I don't know if I'm going to be swimming in the sea of love, but we'll see. So you versus them is for whomsoever it means to you, your situationship, your relationship, your mermaid, anybody in between who came out of the seas, of where the swamp, of the hinges, the bumble, the bimbos, the bimbos and the himbos. Oh my gosh, boo-boo. It is such an interesting day. I can't make up my mind if I love it or if I'm not about it, but sending you so much love. This is your November 2025 energy. So let's see. Boo, you can make this stuff up. I know, like, people always say, well, we can't see you shuffle the cards because I can't. Boo, let me get better equipment. I'm not always able, I'm in the Mediterranean. I'm doing the travels, doing the magics. I am a witch on the beach. But the Queen of Cups came out again. That was the first card. And that's the card for your person. Your person's feelings for you. They do love you, baby. So what's going on? What's their problem? But they're dreaming of you. They're wistful. Look at this Queen of Cups. I love the Queen of Cups. She is me. I am her. She's water. It's all about deep, deep feelings and longing. This person misses you. They long for you. They're probably silent at the moment. You got the sun at the bottom of the deck. They're hoping for the best, but it's kind of a sad longing. It could be somebody fumbled you, boo. Maybe they fumbled you and they don't deserve you. Okay, so let's see. Please show me angels of love. What more do we gotta know? Libra, I love you. You're so graceful and wonderful. Let me know in the comments, why are you so amazing? Why are you so amazing? Boo. Okay. This person thinks either you're returning to them or they're going to return to you. This person could be an on and off. Even if it's new, it was like, maybe you kind of had a date and you liked each other, and then there was a quiet time, and then there was stuff going on, and you weren't sure about the situation, but you got judgment here. And this is full Scorpio energy, so Scorpio season is going to be so important. Maybe you're dealing with a Scorpio. Those two cards are Scorpio, boo-boo. At least in my readings, everybody has their own style. These are two Scorpio cards. And when they met you, you just woke something up in them, boo-boo. You woke something up. You made them feel like they finally had a purpose in life. It's a sad little boo-boo that you're dealing with. But you got the judgment here. I love this card because it's you and me, actually. It's Scorpio and Libra. Anything to do with justice, Wheel of Fortune, stuff like that. Judgment, like final judgment. That's always very Libra, but also Scorpionic, because Scorpio knows everything. We're the FBI of the Zodiac. I wear my sunglasses at night. I'm that kind of person. But we see it all. So let's see what happened in the past to make the situation. So, also Libra, don't forget to like and subscribe. All right, welcome to BlueAngel Love Tarot. Just a reminder, you are scrumptious. You deserve the best, the cream of the cream. Give your mommy a kiss. Give me another kissy, baby. And everything's going to be okay. If oh look, oh my, I just said everything's good. For some reason Libra needs to hear the message of love today. I said everything's gonna be okay, and the wind took this card, the Two of Cups. The wind just like, the wind's doing your reading today. You're doing your own reading, baby. You don't need me. I'm just here as a clown, all right? Boo boo, the Two of Cups. If you want this person, if you love them, if you feel like they're your soulmate, it's all gonna be okay, and you deserve the best of the best, the cream of the cream. Never forget it. So what happened in the freaking past? What is the person guilty of? Because they're always guilty of something, all right? And I'm here as your lawyer, the prosecutor of the douche flute test. Anybody in between who gave you a hard time? Yeah, this person's a lot of hard work. This person's a lot of hard work. Eight of Pentacles. They were trying to figure stuff out when they met you. Maybe you met them. Listen, if it's a new energy, bimbo, himbo, anybody in between you met on Tinder on a Tuesday, it's somebody who felt to you like they weren't done with something. They were working it out. They were focusing on their monies, their coins, their work, and they were working it out a situation with a past person. You know, this is newly divorced, separated energy. Newly divorced, separated energy. They were funny in the communication department, which you hate, Libra, because you are the communication department. All right, this person, but Bill, this person was seriously. They were trying to scam the communication department, and the communication department said no. You said no because you got the FBI listening to the calls anyway, because you are kind of low key the FBI, just like me. But Boo, you are people's karma, whether you want it or not. And you carry so much light, so just remember that. And the Page of Swords is this person trying to be like, it's not like they lied, super lied, but they tiny lied. They were a little bit evasive in the way that they communicated to you or presented their current situation, and you could tell straight away something was wrong. But then you got the Four of Wands. You do feel that soul connection. For some of you, this is somebody you met after a while, after years. You know, high school sweetheart, friend of a friend. You reconnected, and it just totally made sense. And you felt it, and they felt it, but they were kind of, there's something real serious about them, something a little bit sad. If this person was a long-term connection, boo, let me just pull a card on this, because this person's making the problems. You invested so much into, the Seven of Cups. But boo, you may not be aware of this, even if it was a long-term connection, you may not be aware just how, like, confused this person is. They have, like, issues with their mind, or issues dealing with things. It's almost like mental health issues, and no judgment, because I am a woman. The history of women and patriarchy, you know how we do on this channel. We're all about the goddess. We're all about the old ways. The witches are back, all right? You know what I'm saying? So the Seven of Cups is someone who is struggling with mental health problems, and they might be ashamed to say it, or they're hiding it. You're confused. Like, this person spent a lot of time at work, workaholic situation. They neglected you. They neglected their children. The Page of Swords. They neglected communication with you, communication with the children, good solid communication. And you made the house and home so gorgeous and so wonderful. And you didn't have to have children. It could have just been the things you were creating together. You know, pages could be kids. They could be things you share, things you made into existence in this earthly plane, and this person just wasn't able to make it work. Why are they silent? Three of Wands. It's like they didn't do anything particularly wrong. They just couldn't handle it. It was almost like too much work. If you gave them an ultimatum, they failed. Three of Wands. And they're kind of like, well, maybe I need to go to pastures new. Maybe I need to, see what's out there and seek my fortune. For some of you, you're dealing with someone who is having a midlife crisis. I don't see cheating, but I see some form of, like, they're getting those itchy feet, or they feel like they need to live their life a different way. But it was, Pippa, what is the advice for Libra? Babe. Yeah, Queen of Wands. Take charge. You got to take charge of the situation. This person's going to remain in limbo until they get out of it. That's what I'm hearing. They're going to remain in limbo until they get out of it. They're like, they love you. They believe you're their soulmate. You're the one who woke them up in their intentions. You got justice, so they want to do the right thing by you. But you gave them work to do. So it's kind of like they're doing the work. They're trying to do the work, but they kind of don't want to do the work. Libra, I see why this is a difficult situation. It's kind of like you can't really, it's almost like you don't want to blame them for failure, but I mean, especially if it was an established connection, that is the social unspoken contract you go into, right? Like, we're here for each other, and this person just wasn't there for you in the way that you were there for them. You gave them happiness and scrumptiousness, and they just like, it's almost like they couldn't accept it, but they're hiding. They're in distress that they're hiding, and you probably feel it and you know it, but you just know it because Scorpio feels and Libra knows. The Six of Swords, they're going to try and heal the situation. Their first attempt might be a failure, okay? I think at the end of Scorpio season, so in the next couple of weeks, boo. Six of Swords, they're going to try and move past it. And if you have kids together, they're going to say, we'll just do it for the kids, Libra, let me try again. But they're putting a Band-Aid on things. They're not in a space where they understand how to really heal it. And then with the Six of Wands, overall, you do have someone who comes out like, look, 2 sixes. And I actually associate the number 6 with love. So, 2 sixes, this person is actually coming out victorious. They're going to fight for you in the way that you want them to. Eventually, it might take. So listen, in the next 6 hours, 6 days, 6 weeks, this person's coming in, first attempt, Band-Aid, it's not going to work. If you feel like they haven't implemented the changes, your advice is Queen of Wands, all right? Stand your ground, make them work for it, and they will. So by summertime 2026, this person's doing everything right. But if you're not communicating currently, the number 6 is important, and they are coming in to fix it. They might fumble it again. They're kind of sad. They're sad. They're all alone. They're dreaming of you, all of that stuff. They're not trying to move on. Even with the Three of Wands, if it's some kind of a quarter life, midlife crisis, they're like, well, if I really lost the Libra now forever, where do I go? What do I do? They're making themselves the victim here, and they should just be, but they're not going to be like that forever because you got the Six of Wands here for them. They're not going to be like that forever. They're going to see the light, and they're going to actually do it. Like, they're going to take charge. But in the meantime, you're the Queen of Wands, King, anybody in between, however you identify, you take charge. You don't suffer any fools from this one. Don't let this fool bring foolishness into your life until they're ready to give you what you truly deserve. Alright, my baby, my poo-poo, this is what I got for you today. Let me know in the comments below if this is your story. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Stay sparkly, stay gorgeous, stay moisturized. Oh, I forgot to say, for personal readings, all the info is in the description box below. Oh my gosh, the self-plugs. I forgot about self-plugs today. The wind's just too glorious. Boo-boo, may the wind bring you all the love from the island of the goddess Aphrodite. I'll see you next time. Stay sparkly and gorgeous and moisturized. And may the angels protect you.